welcome back to my channel, and if you're new then welcome to my channel. In today's video we are trying out a lot of new makeup, some Huda beauty products, Tantour, Nude eyeshadow palette, new foundation, and yeah, it's going to be a long video guys. I'm just letting you know. I explain a lot of things in detail, this eyeshadow look, a lot of tips and tricks. So if you're interested, then let's hang out and grab a snack or something and continue watching. Let's start with eyebrows first. I'm just gonna use my back, what is this, Arch My Brow palette. So what I exactly do with this is I take the back side and I run it over my eyebrows first, and then I take the powder side and I fill in my eyebrows. PS, you guys, I ordered this ring from Nykaa. I don't know, I think it looks nice with French manicure, but on my real hand, real fingers, I know it's not going to look nice. After that, I pick up the darker shade from this palette and the lighter shade only for my inner corner, and I just fill in the sparse gaps and also just give it a little shape, because right now they have no shape. So that's all I'm going to do for my eyebrow for now. Later on, after I'm done with my eyes and everything, if I do feel like I need to correct something, I'll go ahead and do so. Now let's get to the fun part. Actually, you know what, I'm just quickly going to prime my eyes. I'm just going to quickly use a tad bit of concealer. The one I'm using is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade did I just drop my concealer? Oh my god, I'm sure I dropped it. No, I felt something dropping. I'm not going to do that, but I'll put the shade in the description box below. Do I want to use a brush and be bougie about it? I don't know. I'm just going to use my finger and blend it out. Oh, by the way, you guys, when I did the July favorites video, I did not, clarify that the makeup favorites that I had in that video is just for filming videos and Instagram tutorials and stuff like that. And somebody asked me, like, somebody got really concerned that, are you going out? Like, why do you have so many makeup favorites? Are you going out and all? And I'm like, no, I'm so sorry, I did not clarify that. Now let's get to fun part. I have here with me the Huda Beauty Nude Medium eyeshadow palette. First off, this is how it comes in. Okay, and then here is the actual palette. I love the finish, the texture that the palette has going on. It has this like snake finish texture going on, and it looks beautiful. Look at that. That is pretty, isn't it? Now let me open it and show it to you guys. So I really wanted to just, at least watch and see for myself, but then I'm like, no, I want to try this on camera with you guys. So here are the shades. I really like these kind of shades on my eyes, so I'm really excited. First off, I'm gonna pick up this fluffy brush and I'm gonna pick up the lightest shade. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that shade, and I'm just going to run this all over my eyes, all over. Generally I would set my eyes with like a white shadow or something, not exactly white, but a lighter shadow. But I'm way past that habit. I use anything, any light shadow from a palette, and I just set my eyes. Wow, I barely dipped and I'm already seeing color. I'm gonna take a more dense brush like so, and then I am going to just start defining my crease. So for my crease, I think I'm going to pick up this shade. I know it doesn't look very dark and deep, but I'm not going for an extremely smoky look. I don't know what I'm going for, frankly. Like, I'm just trying out the shades as much as I can. So yeah, I'm just gonna define my outer corner and also define my crease. So with this brush, I'm gonna be very careful with where I am placing the shadow. I am not going to take it really high up. I'm more so prominently going to keep it or apply the shadow on my crease. So you guys see how it already has this like defined V shape going on. That's what I'm going for now. And later on, of course, I will blend out with the first shade that we used. So I'm going to dip once more because I want to define it a tad bit more. The reason why I like to deposit the shade a lot more than usual is because when you start to blend out, most of the shade gets lost, and you know, it's just like, where did all of it go? So it's nice if you use a little extra and define everything first and then go ahead and blend it out. I really want to try that out. It's such a beautiful warm brown color. Do I want to go there? Because I in my head wanted to do something really light and soft, but if I use this, it might turn out to be very smoky. You know what, let's try it out. So I'm gonna pick up very tiny amount on this brush. Again, this is more so a denser brush, if you can see, and this is Pro Art brush in the number MPF13. And again, I am going to place it only on the very outer corner of my eye. The reason why I start applying the darker shade on the very outer corner is because yes, my intention is to take it on my crease, but if I start to deposit the color on the outer corner, I not only get that very smoky just like gradient, beautiful gradient look, but also most of the color is already deposited on the outer corner, so you know, it's very less likely that you will mess up your crease. So again, I'm just going to place it on my outer corner. Also, I ensure that I'm tapping off the excess eyeshadow all the time. Wow, that looks really nice. Now whatever is left on my brush, I like to take it on my crease. You guys, you know what, this hair is just giving me anxiety. I'm gonna open it. I think that's pretty much it. You know what, I am going to pick up the first shade that we used, which was this one, and I'm just going to very slightly just touch the very end of where I have applied all the shadows. So what I do is I take that first shade that I always start out with, and then very slightly I like to more so diffuse this on. It almost touches my brow bone because I don't have that much of space, but basically you wanna blend this or diffuse this where your eyeshadows where your eyeshadows end. Everything that you have applied so far ends. That looks nice so far. You know what, I did not want to go very deep, but because it's a first impression of this palette, why not try more shades? Let's do it. Even though I'm happy with this, but I really want to try some more. I really want to try out that one. Oh my god, but I don't think I have a clean petite brush for that shade. Let me see. For that dark shade, I want to use this brush. It is so dense and it's also more so pointy, but it's dirty. Like, I remember using it the other day for one of my looks. It has blue shadow in it. I'm so nasty. Like, this is what I do. This is how I clean my brush on the spot when I really want a brush and it's dirty. But anyways, now let us pick up this shade. Again, I'm just barely going to touch. And again with this, I am starting on the outer corner of my eye. I'm slightly going to extend it. Don't worry, we will blend it out. This situation right here is a perfect example of when you should actually go with the first shade. So again, I'm going to dip into that first shade and I'm going to focus this right here where it looks really harsh. Look at that, it instantly softened it. Also, don't worry if it looks harsh like this right now on the outer corner. When we do our base, everything will come together. I'm gonna take a tad bit of a concealer and clean my inner corner for the lid shade. A lot of people don't like to do that. I don't know why. I really like to. Like, if I were to just apply the lid shadow like this on top of all of the color, it will not pop the way I want it to pop. So I always like to go, even if I'm not planning on doing like a cut crease or anything, I always go with a tad bit of concealer and clean my lid area. Also, one more reason being that I don't have enough lid space anyways. So if I don't do it, then well, all of the mehnat that I just did with blending the shadow, making the crease look really nice, everything looking seamless, like everything will go down in drain. So I'm gonna pick up the brush on which I used the darkest shade and just blend out the outer corner once again. I apply the lid color. You know what? Let us swatch and see. So that is more on the pinky side. What shade is that? That looks beautiful. Wow. Then let's swatch this shade. Oh my god, this is like straight up copper. Yeah. Yup, straight up copper. And then lastly, let us swatch this. It's so confusing because all of these look really nice, but I think I'm going to go with the gold one. Oh wow, that is a beautiful shade. Oh wow. When it comes to lid color, I know that I should actually use my finger for the best payoff, but before I do that, I actually use a flat shader brush and apply it everywhere. Like, I literally trace it, like everywhere that I used concealer, I apply the shadow first with a brush. What this does is it gives you precision. Okay, so even if you want to use your fingers later on to increase the payoff, to increase the metallicness, definitely do that. But if you do this beforehand, then what happens is you are not going to miss any spot, because of course your fingers cannot get into the very inner corner, or you know, it cannot be very precise. So I like to do this first. Now I'm going to use my finger, and when I use my finger, I just like to, well, just use it. No strategy there. Just stay in the lines, you know, just stay in the lines. Now this is a very important step. All right, so once you have placed the lid shade, you will see a clear demarcation. Like, can you see it right now? It looks like I have a line here. So what you have to do is take a petite brush like this, more so the shade with which you place the darkest shade, and just very softly, don't go and blend it like that, just very softly, just touch it. That's what I like to do. I've seen that if I try to blend it or overly blend it, then whatever we have placed so far is just going to disappear again. So I like to do this. What this does is it diffuses or softens the line, and that's what we want. We don't want a harsh demarcation line. You see how softly I'm going? That's what I like to do. So I have my NYX Love Lust Disco Epic Ink Liner, and the other day I did a liner like right here instead of really high up, and I quite liked it. So I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, I liked it on myself. I don't know if it was actually nice. Let's do it. Let's do it. Finally found it, you guys. So I have not tried this on camera, but I have to tell you guys that I'm so highly impressed with this product. Gives you such a beautiful glow without using a highlighter or any chunky base at all. I hope my hand isn't dirty. I did wipe it off though. It's fine. Now let us move to foundation. I think for foundation I'm going to try Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. I hauled this last time and this is in the shade, what shade is this, guys? What is wrong with me today? मतलब कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है, आधी चीज़ें गुम हो रही हैं, मेरे बाल cooperate नहीं कर रहे. Warm Beige L4. This comes in very limited shade and I was like, should I even go for it? But then I was like, let's just try and see if it's even worth being sad for, you know. But before I do that, I'm just gonna use a tad bit of concealer. I've been doing this lately. What this does is, this way you don't have to use a lot of foundation if you have already done your fair share of concealer. So I like to use it on my spot. On my under eye also, frankly. Now let's try out the foundation. Oh. I was twisting it. It actually comes with a pump. For some reason I thought it comes with a spatula. I think I'm gonna take about that much and I have a feeling this is going to be real light. Let's see. So I'm gonna just, ooh, it is light on me. This is not my shade at all, or at least not the shade that I'm used to. I generally buy a shade darker, which is like really weird habit of mine, but like I don't know, like I am used to now buying a shade darker. Even in Fit Me I feel like I'm not in the shade 310 Sun Beige, but I've used it for so long and I kind of like using a darker shade for some reason. So yeah, but yeah, let me now start to blend it out and see how this looks like. Wow, the coverage is nice. This is so not my shade. Look at my face and look at my neck. Also this has like a slight bit of pink tone, I think, and I like yellow toned foundation, so that's that. But the good thing is we have, let me get it, guys. I just spent 20 minutes looking for this product. I don't know what is wrong with me today, but I'm talking about Huda Beauty's Tantour. I picked it up. I just did. Okay, I really wanted to get it. This is one Huda product that I absolutely wanted to try. I don't know what is it about this, but I was like, I want to try it, and I got it in the shade light. And let me open it with you guys. So this is how it opens, and then you have this little thingy here which you remove, and oh my god, just look at that. If these kind of things does not give you happiness, then what does? But are we ready? Now that I think of it, I should have clicked a picture or something, dude, for my Insta. Oh, such a bad blogger. Let's do it. Okay, I have some product. I need a mirror. Oh, okay, that is actually, it might not look very nice on this foundation because it's so light. So wow, that is blending beautifully. Thank god I did not pick up the second shade. This is light. I think I was going to pick up the next shade after this. That would have been way too dark. That is actually blending beautifully. Wow, I mean, I'm kinda sorta already in love with this. I love cream products, by the way. Let's finish off the base, shall we? So for blush, I'm using my Fit Me blush in the shade Rosy Nude. Again, I really wanted to show you guys on camera how this applies. So I kind of like to dig in with this blush, and then now because I haven't powdered my face, I'm kind of lazy when it comes to powdering my face, frankly. So what I do is I don't do this whole sweeping motion, because then my foundation will lift and then there will be a lot of movement, which we don't want. So all I do is just touch and pat, touch and pat. That's all that I do. I went ahead and added these magnetic lashes, and these literally save the days when I really don't want to use glue and then just lashes. I'm so lazy sometimes. Today is one of those days. But anyways, to finish off the lower lash line, I think I'm going to use Sugar's School of Honor Intense Kajal in the shade Brown Bag on my lower lash line. Oh damn, that looks beautiful. So to finish off the eyes, I think I'm going to use this shade right here and this shade right here, and just smoke it out the tiniest bit. So on my lips, I'm going to use the shade Nude Twist from Lakme, their Forever Matte Liquid Lip Color. I think it will go beautifully with this look. And I feel like this has that bit of pinkiness to it. I don't know. Maybe not. I really like it. So that is all, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have watched it till here, then you are an OG subscriber and OG supporter. Thank you so much. And I'm sure by the time you're watching this video, there's something really exciting going on my Instagram. A giveaway of an eyeshadow palette. So definitely go check it out. That was such a bad hint, right? Definitely go check it out. That's all. Thank you so much for your support. I will come up with a big huge giveaway on my YouTube very soon, so that's that. And that's all. Follow me on Insta, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.